there, avid listeners. Thanks again for tuning into Sin's Workshop. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to be talking about The Darkening by Sunya Mara. This is a epic fantasy, a young adult epic fantasy, that also has within it the enemies to lovers trope. Now, you all know me. I'm not really a romance person, so I don't go seeking out romance. But you know what? I really didn't mind the enemies to lovers trope here because it was done in a very untraditional way. And I say that because Sunya really did focus on building up those character dynamics and really did focus on building up the characters. There are a lot of levels to these characters. They are very multifaceted. I mean, I went from hating some of them to really loving some of them. And you get to see the bonds that develop between the characters. You really do get to see the bond between the characters because it is just so incredible and it is just so formidable to see them grow and go on their different arcs. And that's something I also really liked about Sunya's writing. None of the characters are left behind. Even though Vesper is our main character, all the characters go through such incredible character arcs, and you are seeing it and you are like here for it because it was well done and it was amazing. And it was just such a good story. I mean, it is slow to build. I will say that. It is a slow build novel, and you're just like, and you're getting to know the world, you're getting to know the history, you're getting to know the icons themselves. So icons are sort of a form of, I'm going to say, hieroglyphic alchemy. You layer symbols on top of symbols in order to make something new, in order to make magic. And I think that that's really clever, and I think that that's really unique. And to me, that was a really good takeaway for the novel, because the world building is really, really strong. There's lots of mystery in the gods, and the second god that was sent away, and now you have this storm that surrounds the city, and you have storm monster, storm beast. And then if you touch the storm, you get cursed. And there's just so much magic and mystery in the story, especially when these characters venture into the storm themselves. I mean, that's really, for me, that was like the climax of the story, because that storm pushes these four characters to their limits. It pushes them. And you're seeing them face their inner demons. You're seeing them face their inner fears. You're seeing them face that darkness that they have within them. And then you're seeing some of them come out better for it. You're seeing the bonds of friendship tested. You're seeing some of them broken. And that was just so well done. It was just amazing, ultimately, to see those characters go through their character arcs and see the bonds strengthen and broken. And to see Vesper really just come out of this storm with such awareness of what she's capable of, that it was just, those chapters were so phenomenal. I will say that. I mean, the chapters of the storm, like those were the, probably for me, the best chapters in the book, because you're really seeing the characters come alive there. I did like the character dynamics, and I really think that for me, that was probably the best part of the novel. Don't get me wrong, I did love the world building, and I love the magic, and I love the icons. But that character development was just so well done. It was just so amazing that it just took my breath away. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's just, I'm so excited for the sequel. I mean, it's really a good book, and I really liked that enemies to lovers trope here, because it was kind of done and executed in a different way, especially that ending. Like, I did not see that ending coming. I was just like, what? But now we have room for a sequel, Lightstruck. So I'm like really excited for the sequel now. I'm just like, I need it in my hands. I need it in my hands now, kind of thing. It was just, for me, such a well done story. I did like the pacing. again, it is slow to start, but it builds and builds and builds. And I like that building because it doesn't slow down. Sunya keeps that pace as she continues the story. You know, if she quickens the story, then her pace quickens and it lures you in and it sucks you in and you're just like hooked. You're hooked because of good pacing, good storytelling, and good characterization. So I'm going to go ahead and give this book 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was, for me, a really, really good read. I really did like it. So again, The Darkening, 4.5 out of 5 stars. If you want to go ahead and purchase the book, I will include links in the description of the podcast. The links are affiliate links, the bookshop and Amazon. So clicking on those links would help me out a lot. You can also support me by liking this podcast, sharing it with all your book-loving friends, and subscribing to it. You can also make a one-time donation to my Buy Me a Coffee or Anchor FM platform, my recording platform. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and as always, happy reading.